Hello everyone, and in this video we have another special guest. In fact, some days ago you must have seen a video where we had Piyush, one of our students who is currently in JBIMS. So today we have Swapnil. Hello and welcome. Hello. Swapnil. So Swapnil is batchmate of Piyush and is also from Bajaj. And I think second year, right?
Yes.
Second year MMS. So he's done with his placement, सब कुछ. अब आखिरी के 1-2 महीने MBA की जो formality होती है बस वो चल रही है. I think you like chill phase of MBA. Okay.
I hope so. It would be a very chill phase.
Yeah. So JBIM as such is very hectic that we know. But एक बार placement हो जाता है तब तो I think students come in a different mindset altogether. So again, congratulations yaar on your placements and all that. Again, we can't name the company and all of that here. So we just know this, that he has bagged a package which is very close to the average package of Bajaj. Okay, and in a, I think, telecom based company.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a telecom giant. Okay. So yes, congratulations to him on that. So before going ahead, let's get into this part. Is firstly. Right now, like the first interview on JBIMS guy, you saw that Piyush, who's from Mumbai. Okay, and I saw that a lot of my followers who are from non-Mumbai background. Okay, so we thought that let's have someone who has cracked JBIMS and is not from Mumbai. So I think you can introduce yourself. Okay, exactly your profile before MBA. Okay, all of that.
So I belong to Aurangabad and I completed my schooling as well as my engineering from Aurangabad. So I was mechanical engineer rather, and after that I took up a job with a tire company in Nasik. So there I was working as a sales officer, and which was a very intriguing job and a very challenging job in that sense, because that company had just come up in the market with their two-wheeler tire, and then I had to set up the whole network for them. But while I was doing that, I just got a few times I had some problems which I was not able to solve. And there were a few other friends or colleagues who had MBA or who were further educated than me, so they were able to solve those problems very easily. So then I decided that I must have an MBA also. And while I researched about it everywhere, so I found a list of 6, 7, 8 colleges which were very reputed in India and which were known to provide I would say good curriculum. So and in that I found that Bajaj would be a good idea for me, or a good chance to get into for me, because it has a more opportunity for the people from Maharashtra to get into it. And belonging from a smaller city, I wasn't as fluent as I am today in speaking English, so I was very afraid about GDs and PIs. So कुछ भी करना है तो
I think that's a big advantage that JB gives. कि यार मेहनत करके मार्क्स लेके आ जाओ तो GDPI का कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है, सीधा एडमिशन कंफर्म हो जाता है. So yes, definitely yes.
So both चीज था, so I decided that I'll appear for only one exam, which was MBA CET. And I would say that even though I was an engineer, I was always good at maths. So I always tell people that I did not prepare for CET as such that like other people prepare. I wasn't slogging in and out, day in and day out for 10 hours, 12 hours a day. The only study I did was study a few basics, and then I started giving mocks from January or mid-December onward. And I was able to crack the exam in 2 or 3 months of preparation.
So ये 2 months, 3 months का जो preparation किया, so what would you say that what worked for you that helped you crack JB?
What worked was I had that belief in me. Even though I was from a smaller city, but I always knew maths is my forte, logics is my forte, and I've been an avid reader throughout my life. So English was always my forte. But the only thing was I did not have I hadn't been in the league of the top colleges ever in my life. So that was the only thing that I had to break, and I just thought that I can be there because there's no GDPI over there. So if I can score good in maths, logic and English, so I'll surely be there. And eventually it happened.
Okay. Yeah. So I think, guys, especially people from Aurangabad, because I think he's from Aurangabad, and then most of you might be connecting with him on that front. That it's like, and in fact, I know some more people from Aurangabad, Nasik region who have cracked JB, made it to the college in the very first attempt. Okay, with the most like this 2-3 months of preparation, which is the make or break. One thing I wanted to know on the mocks front, because a lot of people ask this question, okay, that sir mocks में हमको कितने mocks देने चाहिए, because now they are into the last 25 days of time. Okay, so what would you suggest from your side towards the mock front?
Look, I would suggest there's not a certain threshold, that you should appear for 40 mocks or 50. I have friends in my college who appeared only for 5 or 6 mocks and they've even made to JB.
Okay.
So making it into JB is not about appearing for mocks, but it is about how you appear for those mocks. Okay.
Okay.
So once you get your strategy right and once you get your optimum number of attempts with a good accuracy level, so that's the time when you yourself understand that अब तो काम हो गया, I'll finally get into the college. Like if I'll give you my example, I understood that कुछ तो होने वाला है in my life when I started solving many of the questions orally without using any paper and pen.
Okay.
So that was the level of practice you need to have.
Yeah.
And once you reach that level, एक बार आप अगर तो 130 से if you start solving 100 questions without using any pen or paper, I'll assure you that you will get at least into Sydney.
Yes. So I think it is more of like number of mocks से ज़्यादा ये है कि आप जितने mocks दो रहे हो वो आप सही तरीके से दो. Okay, analyze and grow with every mock that you should give. Okay. Alright, so I think one thing that a lot of students will definitely find it quite motivating, okay, with your profile is you coming from tier 2 and then this change in life, okay, like life in JB, okay, JB is in South Bombay, like Bombay के बहुत सी जनता है जो चाहती है South Bombay में जाके college हो. So coming from tier 2 and then directly having a college which is very close to Marine Drive, okay. So
it's not only Marine Drive, I would say. It could actually be the single most, valuable lane in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Hindustan Unilever was born opposite of JB.
Yes.
ICICI Bank was founded beside JB.
Yes.
Then three or four blocks down the line, or 3 or 4 buildings across, there's the Birla House.
Yeah.
And behind it there's the Maharashtra State Secretariat, and you'll have Air India, HPCL, India Assurance Company. You name a company and it has a head office within the 500 meter radius of JB.
Yes.
So I would say life actually happened when I went to JB. So I remember the first day when I got there and I was like, how would I survive here?
Okay.
And first of all, what happens when you get into Bajaj is when you crack competitive exam, when you crack the aptitude exam and score 99.99 and get into the top 100, so you're always on the 7th cloud, I would say. Like यार अब तो मैं टॉपर बन गया, मैं क्या तो इंडिया महाराष्ट्र के या इंडिया के पकड़ लो टॉप 100 लोगों में हूँ. But the first day you step into JB, they break your ego first. That's the thing. And they teach you humility. The first thing you learn there is humility. I'll give you an example. The first lecture I had was from Mr. Ronnie Screwwala in my college. Okay. Then came Naushir Kaka. Many people won't be knowing about Naushir Kaka. He is the global analytics partner for McKinsey company. Okay. So he's a Bajaj alum and he was the MD of McKinsey India for a long time. Now he's moved on to global route. Okay. So these were the first 2 sessions that we had, and then we were like, यार हम तो कुछ भी नहीं है. These are very big people coming here. And so if I'll tell you, there's a certain professor called Professor Moradian in Bajaj. So he's a very, reputed professor throughout India. He's one of the most beloved professors all across India. So there's a hype created about that guy and everybody wants to see Moradian. Who is Moradian actually? So that's another, icebreaker when he comes and teaches you. Your ego completely vanishes and you become a very humble person in your life after you have sessions from such people.
Definitely. Good. I think that's the great learning that you guys can have from this part, which is the change that comes in your life. Okay, and I think most of you who are dreaming of this change, that this change should also be coming in your life, guys. 24 days, abhi bhi jo haath mein hai. Okay, make sure that you are having good use of that. Alright, on that front brings me towards the last point that we have to discuss in this video is I spoke to Swapnil towards the kind of exams that he gave apart from CET, and he was very clear, sir, I gave no other exam, I just gave CET. And that makes it brings to this point that his focus was very clear on JBIMS. Okay, I would like you to shed some light on this part, that like your focus towards one college JB, okay, and giving just one exam CET. Like, what would you say on that?
It was, as I told you, it was only about getting into a good college and getting it with in the easiest possible way, because I did not know how to face interviews and I surely didn't know how to crack GDs when I went there.
Okay.
And along with it, I had heard a lot of stories about Bajaj. The professors teaching there. I told you a couple of professors.
Yes.
Most of the professors of that level you will find at Bajaj, and I thought getting into the CEO factory of India would be the ultimate thing happening to me. And fees is the other thing which always matters. There you have to pay 6 lakh of fees for 2 years of course, whereas in other colleges it's at least 10 to 15 lakhs.
Yes.
And along with it, I would say Bajaj gives you one thing, is that you get people from all spheres of the society at Bajaj, because being a government college, being having a low fees but having a high cutoff. So I've seen people from very normal middle class backgrounds to the high end, the people who are wealthy already. So there you can fit into the society a lot. I would say it's a multicultural society in itself. So that was the other thing that I wanted Bajaj for. And placements, while getting into Bajaj, it was about placements, but once I got there, placements have become a byproduct, and what I've learned there has been the main product coming out of it.
I think that's important. Yes. So that gives you a good amount of reasons that keeps someone motivated for one college. And definitely, because some of the points which you are mentioning right now, I think even because I am born and brought up in Bombay, so I don't realize some of these points which you mentioned. So yes, definitely those things really matters a lot. We take it for granted, but then when you experience those things, okay, then only you value those things. Okay, so guys, I think this is an amazing video that we have coming your way, and particularly we have Swapnil who is discussing or sharing his experience with you guys. And if in case you are from Aurangabad or Nasik for that matter, I would really want you guys to comment and mention something about what you feel about this video, and so that if you have any questions, also any guidance that you require from us, we are there to help you guys on that. Our contact numbers are given there, okay, so that so he is also mentoring some of our students towards getting into JBIMS, so we can help you guys towards that part of your preparation. Alright, okay, thank you, Swapnil. Okay, thanks for coming. Okay, thank you.